You know, if you're a homie of Lazy, let him know that Pocho's out here talking good about him, you feel me? Because we need more positivity on the internet. And I'm not going to say, but I've been interacting with some Upstate Sereno artists, one in particular, I'm not going to say his name though, and we were talking and I let him know that like they're part of the style that came from Northern California. The most recent style, if you want to say like ping pong, so the South ping ponged, Pachuco, Cholo style, all that for years. But in the Northern California, ping ponged the dress, the swagger, the conversation, the player, talking about girls and started just gangbanging, being about money instead of just like blocks and streets and neighborhood. Old, you know, you're fighting battles your grandfather fought. You know, like there's neighborhoods in Boyle Heights, East LA, and even South Central that they're fighting generational wars that they don't even know what they're fighting about no more, respectfully. But I mean, they do, right? It's been going on. People have been getting hurt. What I like though, Lazy is right and wrong, right? He's right that yes, the South has been influenced. There's no way. Bravo the Bag Chaser. I mean, I'm trying to see some of the bigger fools. Even some of the female rappers, you know what I mean? And Snow the Product, I feel like she gets a lot of her vibe from the Bay too. You know what I mean? So even like I feel like all the Lefty Gunplay, you know what I mean? And then another thing, Lefty Gunplay, you know, I don't know if I want to talk about this in another thing, but I want to say really quickly though, is Lefty Gunplay, I don't think he's copying anybody. Lefty Gunplay is just Lefty Gunplay. I'll wait for that, alright? My bad. I just felt like I wanted to say something on that, but I'm going to separate them. But so I just want to get back to Lazy saying that Southern rappers are copying the North. I think they're being influenced, and we see it from the clothing to everything, right? But this is just the recent one, and they influenced us, and now we're influencing them. What I was trying to get to is why can't we use it as a positive? Why can't we salute each other and say like, hey, we teaching you some swagger. You let us kick it in LA and let's work together. Let's make some money. Let's make it work. You know what I mean? You come up to the Bay. Let's do some music. I go down there. Rappers like Acito, Rico Too Smooth, rest in peace TYS, GB, even Big Tone, bands. I'm missing one of them, man. Young Iggs. The kid from Washington, Babyface Wood, and they also forgot Seventh Letter's another sick one. Shout out to my boy North Vallejo Prime, my old barber who likes Seventh Letter. He's from Sac though. And even Chito Ranas, Bay Recon. These are people that all influence LA. And like I was talking about to this one Upstate rapper guy, because I'm trying to be more open now, and I've decided that like if I'm gonna be for everybody, I gotta be for everybody. I can't just be for like LA Southsiders, Northerners, and like artists. I gotta and just kind of the Upstate guys. Not everybody, bro. I complimented this vato hit me back, and we started chopping it up, because he asked me what I thought about like this whole like what Lazy said, and I'm like, hey, bro, you guys are included in that, you know. He kind of started going off and saying since they go down there a lot, like they influence them, right, you know, because they literally are in front of them, which gives a little bit of his truth. And they were doing it a lot of, like, Chito's been doing it for a minute. Bay Recon has been doing it for a minute, if you really think about it, actually, compared to some of the newer rappers. But I also said, like, yeah, but you guys aren't getting numbers at the same level of, like, that, like, these guys, like, Acito and them are getting, you know? Like, Acito's really hitting these numbers, and so salute to him. And so I would just believe everybody. So Northern California it's not just Northerners, but Northern California that is included. The Upstate Serenos who dress like blacks, Northerners, whatever you want to say, they all dress the same. But it's different, bro. When I left to move to LA, Southsiders look like size 50s, bald heads, long socks, all that shit. When I came back, they look like Lil Wayne. They had SF hats on, and like they wear the KC hats because it means kill a chap. They were wearing tight pants and looking like Lil Wayne, and I was just like, what is going on? But at the same time, I kind of respected it, because the one thing I like about the new style is you can't really tell who's who. And they'll be wearing different colors, though, the colors of their out. You know, it's like, so I kind of salute that, because when I was growing up, you couldn't tell. I mean, everybody was off the hook. You know what I mean? You could tell a gangster when he stepped in the room, you feel me? So it was no like watered down, it was for real, you know, so I kind of miss those days. But so I do think that Lazy's right and wrong from his point of view, from his age, from where so the thing about being a podcaster is you have to really try to look at it from a more objective look.